morning, Bees Academy. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Cody. Welcome to the Cyber Target News Show. Today is Friday, May 13th, 2022.
Let's take it to Ivana for today's weather report.
Thanks, guys. Today's high will be 95 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy. Wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Daily winds blowing south-southwest at 10 miles per hour. The low for tonight will be 64 degrees and sunset will be at 8:38 p.m. Back to the studio.
Thank you for today's weather. It's time to celebrate birthdays. On May 13th, Madison Bradley and Zoe Martinez. On June 13th, Mariana Gonzalez. On May 14th, Adrian Chavez and Bianca Ibanez. On June 14th, Aiden Blackard, Haley Laverio, Thomas Mendoza, and on June 15th, Juliana Galindo.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Now for a moment of silence.
Today is National Apple Pie Day.
Grab a fork and a napkin because Apple Pie Day is coming this May 13th. Talk about a holiday you can really sink your teeth into. Apple pie has been around since the Middle Ages. A Dutch cookbook dated back in 1514 lists a recipe for apple tart.
It called for standard pie crust, slices of soft seedless apples, and a few tasty spices, specifically cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, mace, and sugar, all cooked up in a traditional Dutch oven.
The English also had their own version of apple pie, which dates back to the time of Chaucer. The name Chaucer frequently occurs in the early letterbook and in French language of the time. It meant shoemaker. The English version also suggests adding figs, raisins, and pears to the apple and spice mixture.
In Sweden, apple crumble was the gold standard. Traditional Swedish apple crumble requires breadcrumbs or rolled oats instead of pastry and is served up with a custard or ice cream.
In France, apple pie is served upside down as a tart tatin. The French also caramelized their apples, and in a way which they added a whole new dynamic to the flavor.
Let's see what's on the menu for today. Beef, bean, and cheese burrito, classic American cheeseburger, Mexicali corn, seasoned fries, frozen strawberry cup, and low fat or chocolate milk.
It is now time for our daily joke. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Because she will let it go. Let's take it to Ed Corner for On This Day in History.
On this day in history, Tiger Woods wins the Master Tournament for the first time.
On April 13, 1997, 21-year-old Tiger Woods wins the prestigious Masters Tournament by a record 12 strokes in Augusta, Georgia.
It was Woods' first victory in one of the golf 4 major championships.
The U.S. Open, the British Open, the PGA Championship, and the Masters, and the greatest performance by a professional golfer in more than a century.
Back to the studio.
Thank you, Ed Corner. It's now time for our daily riddle. What word contains 26 letters but only has 3 syllables?
If you think you know the answer, stop by the Com Lab. If you guess correctly, you'll receive a dojo point.
This concludes today's edition of the Cyber Tiger News. I'm Cody.
And I'm Charlie. Weather was by Ivona, Ed Corner by Alexis and Miss Cavazos.
Have a great day and tune in tomorrow for another edition of the Cyber Tiger News. Have a tigerific day! Woo!